Bellibolt! Oh no! It's a little avocado frog that zap! But why? Well, the avocado color and design and shape of it is easy. Avocados are native to South America, and Paldea is based on the Iberian Peninsula, Spain and Portugal, which... you know... needless to say, Spain brought the avocado to Europe, and even today they grow more avocados than the rest of Europe combined. Also, avocado skin is very frog and toad-like in its texture. I mean, look at the Iberian green frog. That's just an avocado with feet. And of course you can cut an avocado in half and you get the iconic seed belly, and the flesh is really, really squishy. And do you see how squishy Bellibolt is? Oh my gosh! It reminds me of our super squishy plush available now at Gnoggin.net. It's Snaggooey, a little sea slug, and every single purchase helps us tremendously. But avocado is like entirely healthy fat, and I love them. Hence me owning this. His name is actually Austin too, so it's like we were made for each other. And this here is also healthy fat. Healthy fat incarnate. But also, did you know that avocado is one of the most electrically conductive fruits? I didn't until I started researching all this. And as such, avocados are also pretty decent at actually generating bioelectricity, to the point where laboratory-scale bioelectric fuel cells using avocado waste as the battery are able to do these numbers. Electricity science is a little bit over my head, so I don't know what the specifics here are, but apparently it is enough to power some farm equipment. Especially farm equipment that are growing avocados, because avocados go bad really, really fast, and they just have to, like, get rid of those. Kind of a waste. But what if instead of wasting all the avocado waste, they turned them into power for more harvesting of more avocados? So now take the natural conductivity of avocados and the natural bioelectric generationness of avocados that are in the real world, and now make it 3 feet tall and put it in a world where a mouse can shoot lightning. Yeah, Bellibolt makes sense. Fun fact, Spain leads Europe in renewable energy. Half of their electricity is already green, and by 2030, that's supposed to be 3/4. Its belly button dynamo produces a huge amount of electricity. And notably, it's not actually a belly button. Bellibolt expands and contracts its elastic body to generate electricity in an organ that looks like a belly button. It's fitting because frogs don't have belly buttons, they lay eggs. And actually, it does kind of look like a frog egg too. Oh gosh, I hope it doesn't turn into that frog that keeps its frog babies inside of it. The one most people know is the Suriname toad in South America, but there are also midwife toads in southwestern Europe, and they do a similar thing, carry their eggs around their bodies. So that's just perfect. But what is a dynamo? Well, put as simply as possible, it is a type of electrical generator, and in this case, it sort of resembles those novelty plasma lamps, which were invented by Nikola Tesla, by the way. So, like, yeah, electricity wizard invented the cool electricity thing, and it's referenced in this electric type Pokemon. Duh. But why is a frog electric? The avocado makes sense, funnily enough, but the frog? Every other frog Pokemon has been either water or poison type, because frogs are aquatic, semi-aquatic, and often they're very, very poisonous. But it's because a lot of poisonous frogs have toxins that specifically leave one feeling numb or even paralyzed. The same thing that getting shocked by electricity can do to you, so easy. It just causes the same effect as the poison, but with electricity instead. Plus, frogs have those bulgy eyes, and toads are covered in these bulgy warts, and these translate well to things like dynamos and electrodes and other round electrical equipment parts. And on Bellibolt, they resemble little eyeballs. But its actual eyes are adorably small and round, so when it tries to be intimidating, it puts the eye-like bumps to good use. Bellibolt is definitely ugly cute, like a pug, or a toad, or the Cuyaba dwarf frog, a poisonous frog in South America that has giant false eyes on its butt to try to look intimidating. But some other frogs, like the Rana-clamitons, have these large eye-like tympanic membranes behind their actual eyes, which may be an inspiration too. Oh, and a last-minute addition, I like this tweet. Look at it. Love it. Easygoing by nature, it doesn't notice an opponent until attacked. Now this might be a reference to how some species of toads are slow. Various studies have shown that when at rest, toads have slow brains and eyes. Like, imagine playing a game at 60 FPS, right? That's a human. And now you're a toad. You're not playing a game at 30 FPS. You're not playing a game at 10 FPS, no. But you're playing a game at like 1 frame for every 2 seconds. That's akin to life in eyesight as a toad when in a relaxed state. After the sun sets, you can hear strange noises coming from Bellibolt's habitat. This noise is not Bellibolt's cries, but a sound emanating from their stomachs. It is known that the sound signals that they are hungry. Oh, so it's just a rumbly tummy. But also, frog habitats get loud at night. I grew up near one, and the constant screams of frogs every night over summer, that's a core memory for sure. And technically speaking, most frog and toad cries aren't from their throats or vocal cords, but from cheek and belly sacs. I mean, have you heard what frog cries actually sound like? Not at all the rumbly low stomach cricks. Its ability is curious. It gets smacked, and it gets a free charge for its next electric attack. It's like when you smack an electronic to get it working again. I had to do that with my old GameCube. But that likely has more to do with its own method of generating electricity. It does so by expanding and contracting, so being hit just makes it contract a lot all at once. So it generates a lot more electricity all at once. Also, the symbol on its back looks vaguely like the inside of an old-fashioned dynamo, so that's kind of neat. It's a very neat frog, and that's about all I can say about it. We'll definitely know more once it evolves, if it evolves. But I always appreciate more squishy Pokemon, and if you do too, maybe check out our merch store, where we're selling extra squishy Lockemon. It's Snuggooey. Snuggooey is so cute, built very well, able to be squished real hard, and every purchase supports us tremendously. And I'm still loving all of the pics of it you're sending me on Twitter. So until next time, you never stop using your noggin.